Mills with the look. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and now missed 3 from the floor. MP outside. Launches a 3. Sinks the tray.
They're starting to grow a little lead here, hoping to really catch fire.
Yeah, if they can keep this momentum rolling, they could pull ahead in a big way.
Outside O'Neal. Mills. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Mills. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. And watching Mills out there, it's easy to see why he's such a highly rated guard.
Well, for one thing, the vision he has, no question, it is special. And he plays with a looseness that can keep a defense guessing. Before they know it, he's either setting up a teammate or he found a shot of his own.
Now here's O'Neal. It's good.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
Union Elite lead. And here's MP on the outside. Yes, for basket number 9. He's shooting 9 of 11 from the floor.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
Here's O'Neal. And he lobs it up. It's stolen. Back to MP. With the floater. And it's good on the layup. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Now here's O'Neal. And the ball goes out of bounds. Union Elite will have it.
Sloppy misconnection there.
Union Elite make a switch. They built on a very nice lead.
And no signs of slowing down either, as far as I can tell.
Inside. Here's Harris. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, we know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
Pass to Callahan. Mills. Here's Almadawi. O'Neal. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That is the kind of range that you want to see. O'Neal showing his value and pouring in a little three-pointer there.
3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Harris gets it to go.
Using his unpredictability to his own advantage, a tough cover for any defense.
Mills outside. And he gets it to go.
Automatic. That's a layup he'll make 10 times out of 10.
And that concludes the first half. Union Elite ahead. They lead by 11. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Now here's Brock. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And here's MP. To the paint. Here's Harris. And it's Harris slamming it home.
There are screens, and then there are Brandon Harris screens. He's got more mass than most. He wipes out defenders and allows a lot of room to be created out of nowhere for a score.
Here's Brock. Here's Gove. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Hey, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home.
And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Now here's Brock. Dove up top. Puts up a 3. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. MP with the rock. 22 points for him. To the middle. Here's Harris. And it's finished off by Harris.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
Here's Brock. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Mills. Now Brock. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. That shot off the mark. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here. Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
This high flyer squad is struggling. Pass to Callahan. Mills. The high flyers with another miss. MP up top, now guarded by Mills.
You've really got to be in sync with your teammate on the lob.
Yeah, Drake, like me and you. It wasn't the case there. Back to the drawing board on that play.
Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
We see Mills reloading his teammates often in games, but here, fired away.
Here's MP. A special move before the shot.
And wow, what quickness. He may be smaller, but his speed makes it so tough to stay in front of him.
Timeout called. The high flyers talk things over.
He's had enough of all the interior scoring.
You nailed it, and I'm sure they're going to talk at length about limiting all the points that they've been giving up in the paint.
Both teams will make a substitution. Union Elite on D.
Right here.
Outside O'Neal. Back to Gov. Here's Elmandawi. Connects it from downtown.
Terrific giveaway by Gov. Instead of holding the ball, he feeds the open man.
And here's MP on the outside. Drills it from deep.
Stepping up to the challenge and returning fire from three-point range.
Whoa, looks like we have a real battle from beyond the arc.
Now here's Brock. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And it's high flyers with the ball. Trailing by 19. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Callahan.
Who's watching here?
Pass to Myers. Mills has it down low. MP's there. Myers. Good.
Solid passing skills on display from Devontae Mills. Any scout wants to know that a league player is aware of his surroundings. Mills looking to check off some of those boxes here tonight.
MP with the bucket.
This is his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team combined.
And without a doubt, MP has been taking it to the opposition. Mills just hasn't been able to keep up.
Feels like MP's throwing a little salt on the wound. First he doesn't pick the high flyers, and then he comes out and dominates them like this. Ouch.
With 4 to shoot. Mills, no good. Here's MP. Great D that time from Devontae Mills. Here's Myers. To the right side. Off target from three-point range. MP outside. On the wing, it's MP. That one falls, coming off a nice assist from Harris.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over. To the inside, Mills, and the layup is good.
I love the focus. I love the energy from Mills on offense. Looking for any weakness he can exploit in the defense.
And that one's good from MP.
Trying to put this one out of reach. They will not let up.
That's the focus they've brought here tonight. They've been the team that just wanted it more.
Now here's Brock. Pass to Gov. Over Harris. Gov, no good. And Union Elite has possession. It's an 18-point game. And here's Brock. Harris comes down with the board.
In a situation like that, you'd like to see him make the extra pass.
Yeah, Drake, it's just not a high percentage shot. It's hurting his team's cause right now.
Gets the 3-ball to go.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Now Brock. Pass to Callahan. Mills. No good that time. On the wing, it's MP. Covered by Brock. MP. And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
6 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clocks. Brock with it. Mitchell covering. Brock outside. The offensive rebound. O'Neal. Pass to Mills. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, the way...
Man, in that move I did, like... If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
Ready, MP? You got to play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're going to take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was at Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's going to be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Welcome, everyone. It's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
We've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
And scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense, with Lack and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Perchumsey locking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch at power forward, and the quiet assassin Miles Thunderstone is the anchor in the low post. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor, it's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
Perchumsey, good. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now here's Cologne. Here's McCall. Good, and Cologne gets the assist.
Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his teams, one shot at a time.
Harris with the bucket.
And he is just a headache for whoever's got him assigned on D.
Now here's McCall, covered by MP. Back to McCall. Lack. Outside, McCall. No good on the triple. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Pass to Lack. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Stone. The West All-Stars leading this one. Now MP, down low. And then Stone with the dunk.
Boom, 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 boom. Thunderous hoop pounded home by Stone. He loves to dunk. It's even easier when he can catch the ball on the way up.
Now here's McCall. Outside, Robinson. McCall in on the post with MP on him. Mills with the look. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They're starting to grow a little lead here, hoping to really catch fire.
Yeah, if they can keep this momentum rolling, they could pull ahead in a big way.
And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
And so it looks like EYBL All-Stars will retain possession here. Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Just 2 to shoot. With authority!
They took off on that. That was amazing.
Got to clear the lane. Oh, wheeling that one in for 2. Some ice in the veins of McCall. Pun intended.
Now here's MP. Goes back up, and the WCBL again with the bucket.
And no doubt about it, folks, this is exactly the way they wanted to start the game.
Well, they've been doing it on both ends, converting chances and challenging shooters.
Now here's McCall. He has 6. Good chance here for Leftos. That one short off the rim.
Not sure what the game plan was going for that shot.
Yeah, you know, it might be a symptom of being a younger player. He got a little overexcited about that look.
MP with the look. And again, the West All-Stars score.
They're off to a scorching start offensively.
They've taken this game by the reins and are running out to an early lead.
McCall for 3. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 of 7 shooting and looking for more. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Outside, Lack. From the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Showing off his range. Lack drained it like it was nothing.
MP outside. Lets it go from 11. And that one's good for 2.
Since the start of this game, they've been focused on good offensive positioning and finding quality shots.
I'm looking at the team field goal percentages side by side here. It's clear who's playing better basketball this half.
Now here's McCall. 9 points in this one. Drew grabs the miss. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
A nice shot by Lack.
Yeah, and they'll take that shot anytime they can get it.
The WCBL on offense. MP with it. He's picked up by McCall. MP with the bucket.
Just a great piece of work to get to the hoop. He tore the D to shreds.
Dermanenko outside. McCall, pass to Pachumsi. That's good, and so McCall picks up the assist.
That's the strategy. Give Pachumsi the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
MP with it, working on McCall. MP comes up empty from 19 feet. The EYBL All-Stars trail. Outside, Black. That three off the mark.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
MP with the bucket. Pachumsi with it. Dermanenko outside. McCall. Back to Dermanenko. Pass to Lack. Pure from three-point range.
No hesitation. Lack got the ball, pulled up, and immediately took a shot.
With the step back. Goes up on the stripe. Hits the front of the rim and in.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Now here's McCall, covered by MP. Outside, Black. Outside, McCall. Pachumsi with the screen. McCall, no good. MP outside. Here's Harris. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
To the middle. Here's McCall. The basket's good off the assist from Pachumsi.
Sweet feed. Call me old school, but teams don't hammer it inside enough anymore.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock here. A nice shot from Harris.
Well, we know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
Outside, Black. Dermanenko outside. The three-pointer is off the mark. And that does it for the first half of play. It's the WCBL All-Stars. Up 11, and plenty more to come right after this. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. They trail by 11. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Now MP fires in the triple.
Oh, talk about falling asleep on defense. What were they thinking leaving him open for that three?
Outside, McCall. Outside, Black. And they waste no time getting those 3 points right back.
Black with a triple of his own. That's exactly how you respond to a three on your team.
MP with it, working on McCall. Pulls up high post, takes a big high bounce and goes in.
In a perfect world, you'd like to see a better shot selection than that.
McCall outside. And there's the call on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Cologne on the outside. McCall. Good, and Cologne gets the assist.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
From deep three-point range, here's Harris. Banked in off the glass.
You gotta be better on the glass. Second chance points can come back to haunt you.
Yeah, they need to show more effort when they're rebounding the rock because that's inexcusable.
Now here's Lack. He's got 11.
Their success rebounding has been a big key to winning this game.
It really has been a completely one-sided battle on the board.
And Mills, so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on. You can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
Here's Lack. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
And McCall, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
MP high post. Working on McCall. Pass over to Stone. Carrington, guarded by Cologne. Just 3 to shoot. MP with the look. Rebounded by Perchumsey. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Count it. That bucket is good.
Looked like he was channeling a little Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Here's MP. That's good from 17 feet away.
Defensively, I'd like to see a little more pressure on the shot. Good look from mid-range.
Now a timeout called by EYBL. And the All-Stars deciding to make a switch here.
Ball coming.
Pass to Lack. From past the arc. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 of 8 shooting night.
That right there is a good shooter. Can't let him get clean looks.
And here's MP on the outside. Buries it from three-point range.
That is some quick payback.
There is nothing more satisfying for a player than an immediate answer back with the 3-ball.
Now here's Cologne. Outside, it's Johnson. To the inside. Robinson. Yes, and Johnson picks up the dime on that one.
Ooh, staying active on the interior, Robinson gets the look he wants.
MP high post. Johnson on him. Count it from distance.
And what a great play. Totally schooled the defender. Right back on his heels on that one.
And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Now MP, 28 points for him. Lets the 3 fly, hits the 3-pointer.
You believe he's scored more than half the points? That's a major contribution right there.
Cologne on the outside. Johnson. Back to Cologne. To the paint. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. It's on Brandon Harris.
Easy to see the skill Robinson possesses, drawing the defender in too close.
So both teams changing it up here. That one's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's the West All-Stars. MP with the look. Hits the front iron, and it goes in.
As a defender, you always have to stay on your man's hip. If you don't, that's what's going to happen.
Outside, Tombo. Yermonenko gets the 3 to fall.
And he can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Now here's MP. Pulls it from the elbow. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Outside, Tombo. Returns it to McCall. Yermonenko. And a miss there on the triple.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
Puts one up from 19. It's MP missing.
No choice but to shoot that one.
Sometimes great looks don't go, but next time you get the same shot, oh, absolutely, you take it again. The D on him, it has to be airtight. Guys, that was far from it.
And the West All-Stars call time here. And here's the West All-Stars. 13-point lead. Mills inside, defended by Lack. And that one's good. It's Mills.
Devontae Mills, typically he's the setup guy for his team. But look at this. It's actually working in his favor. You expect him to pass, and he goes and finds a creative score.
Lack, no good.
He's got a great stroke. That almost dropped.
Yeah, a lot of time he'll hit those no matter how tight the D is.
From 17 feet out, MP, no good. And so it's the EYBL with it. 15-point game. Here's Mills. Pass over to Stone. MP, let's go with the three. Hits the trifecta.
And I like that Stone is all for doing whatever's best for the team. And that includes a variety of things. A great pass to the open man on this occasion.
Now here's McCall. Cologne on the outside. McCall. Good, and Cologne gets the assist.
Each team is showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
Here's MP. Now Harris. It's good on the putback.
And this is how you finish a game. They keep adding to this lead and putting it on them.
It really speaks to how competitive these guys are. They're just going to keep playing until that final buzzer sounds.
Now here's Perchumsey.
Perchumsey doing what he does best inside.
First free throw is good. That one is no good.
Not as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Here's Lack. He scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He's now 6 for 11.
Oh, the lost art of the mid-range jumper. Jonathan Lack showing these young players he can still make them.
MP with the look. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Outside, Lack. McCall sinks the tray.
And McCall splashes it from downtown. He's a premier shooter.
So it's the West now. MP with it. Lack picks him up. MP outside. Launches a three. Drains the triple.
And this run was exactly what they needed to put the game away.
Yup. This is how to seal a win in style.
All in on the post. Face to face with Stone.
McCall not only hit the shot, but he gets a freebie now too. He always seems to come through in the big moment.
The WCBL on offense. 13-point lead. From deep, it's MP. And the West hits it again from deep.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Aslanoglu on the screen. And the EYBL All-Stars get it back. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Turning into a really exciting scene.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey,
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to
MP.
see you. Good
Great
to see
game,
you.
man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. But we also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything,
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
All right. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Yeah. Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never going to play again. You don't have a future in this, NP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you. Because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment.
Yeah.
But this is as good as it's going to get for you, NP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay, so I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When do you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm going to meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh, yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's going to hook people. You know, they'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person, so.
Luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And go! Let's move! Let's move! Full speed! Full speed! Come on! Let's go!
I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never win.
No, I got him. Hey, is all the practices this intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Man, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. I like football.
Let's huddle up! Let's go! Let's go!
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we gotta be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're gonna do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go, let's go!
Hey, Cap, does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird.
vibe with me.
That's all you.
Oh, that's the win. It's the win.
I got it.
Here we go, attack. Here we go. Get a good look. That's
the way I flush it down.
You got it.
Yo, way to go, MP.
New play. Yep. I'm up. Pop it. Fish. Yo, watch it. Change. Let's do it. I got it. Go low.
Traffic. Here's today's weather report. Rain, and more rain.
Hey, D on bottom, hey! Sit on it! New play. I need some help. I'm up.
There it is.
That's all day, MP.
Ball. I'll take it.
Try to get it.
Big girl. Let's get it. Pitch here. Right here. I got back on D.
Hey, see? Ball don't lie around here.
I got shooter. Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline, out of bounds. Let's go! Move it, MP! Get to your spot now! Come on! Play tough! Ah, God! You're not in high school anymore, MP! You gotta play tough here! Let's go! Bang that!
Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
What do you mean by this?
I mean, it feels like a pack of animals just ran through me.
He's a good guy to have on your side. Doesn't talk much, but loyal.
To you, maybe.
We need to know these plays backwards and forwards, MP. You're not Dr. Dre. We're not gonna wait 16 years for you to release Compton.
What you mean, Coach?
You need to move quickly, without hesitation, like Lil Wayne releasing his mixtapes at his peak.
Better.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
Coach Graves makes confusing hip-hop metaphors from 30 years ago.
Does he know that, though?
I don't think so.
Let's line him up!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope... Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh, God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I'm about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I got to find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right.
Yeah. Just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off of socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only gonna show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah. That's good.
Xander,
I need...
A city with tremendous history and a love for basketball. We are live in Paris. Welcome, everyone, to 2K's coverage of the FBSL. For 2K Sports, I'm Blake Suniga with Brian Vanapateni and Tim Swartz. We have a fun one for you tonight. It's Paris FC Basket hosting Nanterre Olympique. Some great young talent on these teams.
And the name to watch tonight for Nanterre is Benoit Lambert. He's long been regarded as one of the up-and-coming French talents, and he'll look to leave his mark here tonight.
And the Paris has their own prospect making his debut. MP comes in from the U.S. and you'll get to see him in action.
And a bit of a strange path for MP to come over to France, but he'll have plenty of chances to show what he can do as Nanterre is a sound basketball team.
And a lot of great talent on the floor in this one, but the big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day. Nice little way to get on the board.
And just like that, the first lead is theirs.
Now here's Chauvet. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Zadirko.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go through the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
Now Paris FC Basket with it. And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
Now here's Peltier. Right side Marks. Pass to Lambert. And there's the 3-second violation. And we're about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's MP. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Agile move by MP there. He keeps the ball in his swing and throws the defender off completely.
Outside Marks. Peltier outside. And once again off the mark by Nanterre. And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
And Mark plays with good energy out there, and that often results in drawing some fouls.
It's his first trip to the line. That one is no good. It's Paris leading. To the paint. Here's Elitch. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Good work to tack some more points onto this lead.
Some more possessions just like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead. They'll start to pull away.
Have to be a little bit more aggressive and consistent offensively.
He's got so many tricks in his bag, he will find a way to hurt you.
And here's MP from the arc. Knocks down the three ball.
Great work using the dribble to set up his shot. MP can get that anytime he wants.
Something that's interesting, you kind of think about, is the fitness level of these players at the professional level. It's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
Now here's MP. 9 points in the game. Hits the three-point bomb.
They made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Here's MP. 12 points for him. Pass to Zadirko. MP. To the inside. Ahern up top. Just 4 to shoot. Here's MP. That one falls. Nice feed from Jamal.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
Lambert shot is good.
Nanterre likes to get that kind of passing from Marks. Facilitating from the wing only adds to his value.
The 3 ball. MP is good. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Paris FC basket ahead. They lead by 12. And we've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back as we get set to start the second quarter here in Paris. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Blanchet. Bleu. Just 5 to shoot. Tries from 10. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And for the young players like MP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. And it's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Here's Blanchet. No coverage that time.
Obviously, a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep, but if you leave him wide open, it's a big mistake.
MP outside. And Terrace tacks on 2 more.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And again, Nanterre with the triple.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such great length. He can just rise up and create separation for the 3.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Now here's Marks. He has 7. And they call an illegal screen here.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
Yeah, but I'd go along with it. It didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Yeah, me too, Brian.
Now here's MP. He's covered closely. Inside. Pass to Portier. The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko.
So good at measuring the defense. If you're too far away from Portier, he's going to be ready to fire.
Now here's Marchand. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points in the game. On there, inside. Zadirko on him. Peltier outside.
The three-pointer off the mark.
Here's Paris. And here's MP. He's got 21.
Zadirko. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Yeah, get out of that man's way.
That's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play, though, when it's pulled off right.
Now here's Peltier.
To the middle. To stop the run. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, Lambert, he isn't all about the outside game. He can also mix it up inside.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits them both.
Here's MP.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, there's the alley.
And stolen by Lambert.
Shoots the three.
And it's MP with the rebound.
Unloads.
Again, it's Paris.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Leading by 17. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. But one thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Now here's MP. And Paris tacks on 2 more.
All right, a little old school stuff from MP, going with the midi.
Peltier outside. Lambert.
Zadirko defending, and it's in.
He's done a ton to help his team, but he needs to do even more if they're going to have a chance to come back.
Here's MP, and fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line.
Well, for MP playing here in Europe, the goal is to get to the NBA. He wants to show GMs around the association what he's capable of.
And so he hits both. Second half just getting started, about a minute played.
Outside Chauvet.
Shot on the wing.
It's hauled in by Paris. MP outside.
Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range.
I love this about MP. He can stretch you out and really extend that defense.
Pass to Peltier.
Down low.
Lambert. The basket good off the assist from Peltier. And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Outside Marks.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Knocking it down from outside. Great work by Marks, stretching out the floor.
And stolen by Chauvet.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
Pass to Marks.
To the inside.
Lambert inside.
Zadirko defending. And the jam by Lambert.
Well, at almost 7 feet tall, Lambert can certainly hammer it home, especially when he's given ideal positioning.
MP no good.
Inside.
Here's Marks.
Leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
Maybe a momentum changer right here, guys.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah, a dunk like that can get an opponent staggering a little bit. Trust me, I saw this all the time when I was playing.
MP outside. Wing shot on the way. Good.
This is why you involve MP in screen and rolls. He just figures out ways to score in these sets.
And so far, we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Are you surprised?
Well, a lot of scouts came here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far. There's no denying that.
Now here's MP. He's got 32 points. Elich. Fast break. Here comes Danter.
Let's go. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop.
Very clever passing. He put the ball on a silver platter for him.
And here's Paris.
They led the game at 1 point by 20.
And here's MP from the arc.
Nailed from three-point land.
Whoa, that was some serious range from MP.
Outside Marks. Marchand. Pass to Lambert. Over Zadirko. Can't hit it from 12 feet. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Here's MP for three. Zadirko, good.
Well, defensively, I mean, you've got to get a body on Zadirko and box him out. He's a very large dude out there.
Now Marks. Solid defense from Ahern.
From deep three-point range, well through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
Paris FC basketball. And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are all set as we get this fourth quarter going. MP outside.
Charity stripe shot, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
You love MP's tenacity. He outplays the defense and gets himself a nice look.
Pass to Blue. Now here's Marks.
Right block shot. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's an 86% accuracy mark. Steps back.
MP outside.
To the middle.
Here's Leduc. That falls. Nice speed that time from MP.
Well, this is why you run plays through MP, showing great command of the offense.
And Nanterre Elite with possession.
It's an 18-point game.
Pass to Beaumarchais.
Drills the three-pointer.
They need to make him earn those triples. Play off him, and he's automatic.
MP with it.
And it's blocked.
Right side Marks.
Got that one up quick.
And when Marks is connecting like this on offense, you expect his team to look for a more and more. He's been on fire tonight.
Here's MP. An easy 2 points on the layup.
He's had such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, his shooting percentage is through the roof. So dependable here today.
And without him, who knows where they would be.
Out to the wing.
Here's Bleu. And Nanterre Elite, another three.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And it's Paris with the ball.
Leading by 12.
MP outside.
It's good from long range.
He scored most of their points himself. His offense is a big part of their recipe for success.
Pass to Marks. Back to Chauvet. And here's Lambert. Yes, and a nice assist from Chauvet.
Showing just how competitive he really is. Lambert answering back with a three of his own.
MP outside. And Paris, another triple.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
It's Marks on the wing. Solid defense from Ahern. MP outside. And Paris tacks on 2 more.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
I don't know if I'd call it 100% secure, but at least 98%.
I'll go 99.2.
To the paint. Here's Zadirko. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, just about 250 pounds, Zadirko can be a wrecking ball in close.
Outside Chauvet. Outside Marks.
Inside.
Here's Lambert.
Soft touch off the glass.
We're seeing a big night from Lambert with every bucket. That draft stock goes up. The combination of size and shooting is tantalizing.
Here's MP for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Back to Marks.
The 3.
And Ewich pulls it down.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Oh, and a slam by MP.
Sees an opening and does not hesitate. That shows you MP's confidence and how prepared he is.
Outside Marks. Pass to Lambert. Back to Marks.
Over Ahern. The wing jumper off target. From deep. Offline.
And that'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the...
MP, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
They play hard here in France, and everyone's a pro, so the level of competition is a lot better than in high school. But I got some great teammates and coaches, and they're helping me get up to speed.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Yeah, my focus is always going to be on winning. I've made no secret that I want to play in the NBA, so I know that Benoit is a big-time prospect here, but I'm here to work on my game, become the best player I can be, and help my team get wins.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Pete, I want to put a little something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
All right. Now, I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait. I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No. Look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true.
I know. But you've got a lot to gain if this team is successful. Paris doesn't have an automatic berth to the EBA championships, but playing well in that tournament would be huge for your draft stock.
No, yeah, you're right. I hear you, Austin, 100%.
Okay, good. Look, but other than that, you're doing an outstanding job, okay? You came here to outplay top prospects, and you're doing it. Nice work.
I appreciate that, Austin.
All right. Talk soon.
Yep. You really need to give that snooze button a break, Boggy.
You say nothing.
Oh, man. Hey, Cap. I think he's finally starting to respect me.
No. You have not earned this yet.
Right. Because I'm a rookie.
If this is something you want, for Bogdan to like you, you must continue doing what you are doing. First person in the gym, and the last person out. And then maybe after a few months' time, if you are still working hard and we win games, it is possible maybe he could like you. Maybe not, but it could be.
Cap, anyone ever told you you have a way with words?
You are doing good, MP. Coach Graves says you come in like a suckling pig, but now you are like a wild boar.
That's a good thing, right?
This good?
Yo, yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live from Strasbourg, France. I'm getting ready to play against Basket Pro, and I'm here with their top prospect, Vince Ledoux. Vince, thank you for coming on Out of Bounds. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome.
Hey, so Vince here is mocked as high as late first round in next year's NBA draft. Who that boy is?
It's Vincent, MP. Vincent.
Right, my bad. Vincent, why don't you describe your games to my follower?
What, you don't watch tape?
Oh, no, I watch tape. I just wanted to hear from your own perspective.
Okay, I'm a playmaker. I run the offense.
He runs the offense, so I need to know. Any advice in maybe how to slow you down?
You don't take things very seriously, do you?
What? Vince, I thought, you understood why you was here.
So I'm here to do your show.
Xander, cut the tape. Yo, what's good, bro? Like, if you didn't want to do the show, why'd you sign up?
I thought you'd be more prepared. If this is how you get ready for games, then we will have an easy time tonight, huh?
You think you're gonna have an easy time, but you're not. Because you just made this personal, so if anything, you're gonna have a harder time.
Okay, mec. Mon fiche.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Yo, Zan, what's up, bro? I thought you said he was chill.
Bro, he seemed cool when I had him on the phone. He probably just playing with you, man. You, I can scrap the footage you want me to.
No. We'll keep it. Actually, we're gonna throw over some highlights of tonight's game. Once we beat them. We'll make a little big joke out of it. Yeah. It'll be funny.
Copy that.
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. We've got FBSL action coming your way. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. We welcome you to our coverage of Paris FC versus Strasbourg here on 2K Sports.
And the name that everyone is here to watch is Vincent Ledoux. This guy is one of the top prospects in all of France. We are so excited to see what he can do out on this floor.
Yeah, and Ledoux might be one of the best that France has to offer. But Paris has an American prospect with MP.
Yeah, Paris, they're so excited about the development of MP. They think he is every bit as talented as Ledoux, and tonight, they have a chance to prove it. Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Crosses over.
MP, it's good.
Yeah, that's just incredible ball handling by MP, pushing the defender off balance to create space for himself.
And the basket by Leduc. As you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
Outside Vasseur. Lemuel. On the wing, Miller.
No good with the wing jumper.
And you look at the Strasbourg team, they aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EBA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show that I think anything is possible here.
Clock at 4. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
Watch out. If Zadirko gets that jumper flowing, he's real tough to stop.
Now here's Leduc.
Tight defense on him. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
Good call there. His feet were moving when he set the screen.
And he sort of lowered his shoulder into him, too. Those ones hurt, and they were going to get him there one way or the other.
Absolutely. Good call by the ref.
MP and Paris tacks on 2 more.
All right, little old school stuff from MP, going with the midi.
Miller outside. Pass to Leduc.
From outside the arc.
And Illich pulls it down.
And we know the backstory with MP. I think he's used his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
Here in the first, with just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Pass to Lemuel.
From downtown.
Harris grabs the miss.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Vasseur with the steal. Outside Leduc. Strasbourg again missing. Harris with the lead. MP on the wing. Vasseur defending. MP no good.
To the paint.
Here's Roquefort.
Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Oh, look at the potential they do. It's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you could see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
Now here's Lemuel.
He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Gotta appreciate the decisiveness Ledoux showed there. He knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Here's MP.
He's got 8. Count it from 12 feet. Here's Miller. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Outside Lemuel.
And the 3 ball is good.
Total control on the long-range shot. Lemuel had it dialed in just how he likes it.
MP left side.
Zadirko, good.
And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball program. But it also speaks volumes for the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Pass to Lambert. They all covered by Portier. Miller for 3. Here's Vasseur.
Well, playing with a high motor, Vasseur kept it alive, and it paid off.
MP outside. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Paris FC basket ahead. They lead by 7. And the second quarter is on the way when we... And welcome back to the second quarter of this matchup. And Strasburg Basket Pro calling timeout. Strasburg trailing. And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make it can flourish.
Pulls up, high post, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
You love MP's tenacity. He outplays the defense. He gets himself a nice look.
Pulls it from the elbow. Again, Strasburg converting.
Don't take your eyes off him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor.
Again, it's Paris.
And MP is just taking charge right now. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to score.
Here's Leduc. Soft touch off the glass.
And with Coach Wayne Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
The three-pointer is on target.
Zero hesitation from MP. I love seeing the confidence.
Outside Leduc. Lambert. And they grab their own miss. Leduc misses. MP outside. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And Leduc, what a finish.
I like the play there from MP, showing off the high IQ.
Down low. Here's Lambert. It's hauled in by Paris.
Well, with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets. They've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
Strasburg leans on Leduc for his passing, but don't overlook his ability to score from just about anywhere.
Leduc with the steal. Roquefort with it. He's picked up by Dumont. Pass to Leduc. Shoots from the high post. Ahern with the rebound. And here's Paris. And here's Dumont. That falls. Nice feed that time from MP.
That's just sheer will from Dumont right there. Not allowing the physical coverage to deter him.
Pass break Paris. And the dunk by Basseur. The way this roster is constructed for Strasburg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting 5.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasburg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game-ready just yet.
Yeah, you can't say enough about what Vincent Leduc does on the floor. He's got an innate ability to find ways to score and also get his teammates good looks.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Paris. Leading by 12. And MP gets it to go.
His stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are just falling for him.
Outside Leduc. And he gets it to go.
A huge scoring night for Leduc. We're seeing why most are saying he'll be a first-round pick. Another gem from France.
And here's MP from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. And so that brings the first half to a close. Paris FC basket ahead. Up by 15. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasburg. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe, there's a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
Outside Vasseur. Pass to Lemuel. Miller. That's good, and Lemuel with the assist.
Well, in that 15 to 18-foot area, Miller can be effective for Strasburg.
Now Illich. Back to MP.
Takes the three. Buries it from three-point range.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Pass to Leduc. Lemuel.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
You got to appreciate how competitive Lemuel is, coming right back and nailing the answer triple.
And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French league, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now.
Up top, Vasseur.
Zadirko defending. Illich the block.
This is why these guys love the veteran Illich. He gives everything he's got, every possession.
MP outside.
To the inside.
A kick out to DeMol. MP outside.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Zadirko. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Well, at just about 250 pounds, Zadirko can be a wrecking ball in close.
Outside Leduc. Back to Lemuel. Pass to Leduc.
Baseline J on the way.
And Illich pulls it down. Now MP.
Inside. Zadirko. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
His ball distribution has been outstanding.
Yeah, Tim, all you have to do is look at the numbers. Those assists do not lie.
And they keep piling up.
Count it. Good.
Taking the bump. What's your saying? It's going to take more than that to stop me.
To the middle. And that one drops.
The only tough part of that basket was establishing position inside. The rest was easy.
Now here's Leduc. Covered by MP. Pass to Lemuel. Back to Vasseur. Stolen by Illich. What a showing we've seen from MP. He's clearly had more of an impact on the game than Leduc.
It seems like MP has stepped it up a notch. Maybe trying to show that he's the guy to watch instead of Leduc. But whatever the reason, there is no question. He's been a force on offense with the ball in his hands.
Putting that size to work in the painted area. Roquefort just going for it.
Zadirko a screen. MP with it. Vasseur covering.
Zadirko can't hit.
A nice effort at least on the alley-oop, but I think probably a bad choice.
Well, it looked good for a second there. It really did, but it broke down in a heartbeat.
Timing has to be perfect on an alley-oop.
One of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of their offense.
MP outside.
To the inside.
Out to Ahern. Pass to MP.
Now Zadirko. Shot clock at 5.
Good work defensively by Vasseur.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. The jump hook.
Good work defensively by Zadirko. It's stolen by Miller. Here's Leduc.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense. Just telling them no easy layups. As simple as that. And I like to see it.
And he sinks the second.
Here's MP.
It's tipped.
And that's out of bounds. Paris will retain possession.
You're always taking a chance on those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't come up with it.
That will count. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
Now tipping off this fourth quarter action between Paris FC Basket at Strasbourg Basket Pro. Here's Mayon.
To the right side.
Pass to Charpentier. Ledoux.
The three-pointer off the mark. Inside.
And stolen by Lambert.
Tries it from 16.
And that one's good. Leon. Now here's MP. Charpentier. Outside Ledoux.
Drops in the tray.
Clean three-point shot from Ledoux. Focused and under control.
Now MP.
Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
Pass to Charpentier. Lambert's shot is good.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
And it's only getting better as both these defenses are showing signs of wearing down.
Yeah, the defensive effort has not been good at all. That's a shot he had to take.
No question. The decision was good, just didn't execute.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it and get back into this game.
And it was their defense, just as much as their offense, that served as the catalyst and allowed them to put this run together.
What a display.
That kick out to Ledoux. There's Portier for three.
He can't get it to go.
Strasbourg trailing. Pass to Ledoux. Leon.
The three ball.
And Ledoux, good for three.
They made a great run to make this game close again, and now is no time to take their foot off the gas. They've got to keep going.
And I'm sure they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it, and they're going to keep the pressure on and just keep on coming.
It is just so hard to make the comeback all the way and take the lead, though. That shot was huge as they try to hang on to this lead.
Yeah, they've been seeing it slip away, but that bucket could be what jump-starts their offense once again.
Sometimes it just takes one.
Here's Ledoux.
Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's MP. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so it'll go to the line. Three-point play opportunity.
Well, for MP playing here in Europe, the goal is to get to the NBA. He wants to show GMs around the association what he's capable of.
Number three. And Elich pulls it down. MP outside.
Jacks up a three. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, hey, MP can make that shot, especially when you allow him time and space to get comfortable.
Now here's Ledoux.
D right on him. They need this. Not going to go that time.
And here's Paris.
They led the game at 1 point by 20.
The offensive rebound.
Sadirko. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 shooting night.
Well, defensively, you got to get a body on Sadirko and box him out. He's a very large dude out there.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. Takes the 13-footer, but he recovers it. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
He's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled him to be the first guy to it and get the putback. I like to see that hustle.
MP, no good.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Sinks the triple.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
Oh, I think the lights are out.
give them a ton of credit for the job they did here today.
Just so businesslike, so calm, such a dominant performance.
Pass to Zadirko. MP.
Three-pointer.
Another three for Paris.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
Yeah, got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Outside Leduc. Leduc with another miss. Here's MP for three. A rebound by Roquefort. Lemieux with it. That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes in.
Vincent Leduc is considered one of France's best playmakers, but you thoroughly outplayed him tonight. What does that say?
Look, I have a ton of respect.
On top of outplaying Leduc, you helped lead Paris.
My job is to do whatever this team needs.
And lastly, you put together quite the highlight.
Ms. Mueller, at the end of the day, this...
How was the escargot?
Austin, bro, them things was...
In tonight's matchup against Marseille, you get a first-hand look at Louis L'Aigle-Dupont, who's currently projected to be a first-round draft pick in this year's NBA draft. Have you had a chance to watch any tape on your fellow draft prospect?
Yeah, well, they call him the Eagle for a reason.
This is a do-or-die game for Paris FC Basket. Win and you'll earn a berth at the European Basketball Alliance Championship Tournament, and lose and you're out. Obviously, you have the rest of the FBSL season no matter what. But how important is it for you to play in an EBA championship?
Yeah, well, the EBAs don't start until after the French season is over, so we try not to get too wrapped up in that. Tonight we play Marseille, and they're great.
What a view of Paris. We are live here in one of the world's most iconic cities for tonight's game. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us for tonight's FBSL action between Paris FC and Marseille. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. Guys, this should be a fun one.
It's old versus new here. I mean, it's an interesting one. Veteran Marseille on one side, looking to steal a win against the youth movement, Paris FC.
And tonight, Paris needs this victory to qualify for the EBA tournament.
Well, certainly a lot on the line for MP and the rest of the Paris squad. But I know that Louis Dupont and Marseille would love the chance to play the spoiler here in front of a rowdy Parisian crowd.
Oh, really, guys, so much on the line tonight for Paris FC. A win here against Marseille, and they'll punch their ticket to the EBA tournament. But if they lose, that's the end of their championship aspirations for this year.
Now here's Brisebois. Shot by Bourgeois, no good. MP with it. Now Barrow defending. Chalk up two right there.
Well, you see Dumont making things happen inside. He's the leader of this Paris FC team, and it's easy to see why.
You got the feeling that MP is going to do everything in his power to get this Paris team into the tournament.
For MP, it's not just about getting to the tournament. He wants to win the whole thing. And usually a team from France has as good of a chance as any to make some noise there. There are some great teams in Spain and Turkey as well, but from what I've seen, they could do it.
And what a surprise season for Paris FC. Most had them in the middle of the pack, but as we've mentioned, they have a chance to clinch a spot in the EBA tourney tonight.
And it shows you how a few key players can make a monster difference. The chemistry on this team has come together, and they have played far greater than the sum of their parts.
Now here's MP. And Paris tacks on 2 more.
That's 2 for MP, utilizing that in-between area. So smart out there.
Pass to Brisebois.
To the paint. Parker. That one falls.
He is such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And we knew coming into this season that Marseille would be strong, but they've really turned it on down the stretch.
No doubt. I mean, Dupont has led the way, taking his game to another level the last few weeks. Overall, the entire team, they've surpassed their fans' expectations already.
And the shot goes down.
Well, at just about 250 pounds, Lirko can be a wrecking ball in close.
Up top to Ball. Now here's Brisebois. Guarded by Dumont. Back to Dupont.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
What a strong finish by Dupont. Well, he's known as a finisher, but he's got a nice burst, too.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
It's Paris leading. Zadirko a screen.
Inside. Over Parker. Zadirko. Good.
Wow. Zadirko with 3 key words. Get off me.
Well, you look at the path Paris FC took to get to this point. The youngsters on the team have stepped up big time.
Well, whenever this team has looked out of gas, guys like MP have stepped up and found ways to keep them going. It's kind of a Cinderella story, but they feel that they're far from midnight.
Launches the 3.
Marseille, no good that time either.
To the inside.
And stolen by Brisebois.
Down low. From past the arc.
It's holding by Paris.
Yeah, on an open look like that, he's usually very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Surprising miss. I mean, he's almost always deadly when he's that open, even from way downtown.
MP.
And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Look how confident MP is rising up from there, knowing the damage he can do with the J.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot is good.
Fed his teammate off the bounce there. Nice work.
Here's Paris.
A 4-point game.
Pass to Illich.
And Illich with the dunk.
Oh, broke down Illich, turning back the clock.
Here's Dupont. And that's not going to go. And that concludes the first quarter of play.
Paris FC basket ahead. There. Welcome back to Paris for the second quarter.
So both teams changing it up here.
Timeout called, Paris.
Quarter number 2, and we're just about a minute in.
MP outside. Back to Ledoux.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
MP up top.
3-pointer.
It's hauled in by Bourgeois. And here we are in Paris, such an incredible city. Obviously a cultural center for the world, but also the heart of the basketball scene in France.
So many great players have gotten their start here, and what a dream it must be for these players to come and play in Paris. It can feel a bit surreal, I can imagine, but everybody on the floor has earned their spots tonight.
To the middle.
Bourgeois with the steal. And transition, here's Marseille. Pass to Dupont. And it's MP with the rebound. Here's Paris.
They've only given up 2 points this quarter. There's the lob to the hoop.
Bourgeois with the steal. And transition, here's Marseille. Shot's good by Dupont.
Scanning the floor, Brisebois able to identify his team's best scoring option.
MP outside.
Sinks the three-pointer.
When you think back to how MP looked at the start of this season, we've seen a lot of growth in his game.
You know, you think back, Blake, when you talk about the start of the season, there were some shaky moments. But once he started getting comfortable, you could see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial in the success of Paris FC.
And so it looks like Paris will retain possession here.
So close to picking that pass off.
Still a nice play, though, to make sure the pass didn't reach the target.
The 17-footer.
Parker grabs the miss. And so it's Marseille with it.
Down by 15.
Pass to Dupont.
This one for three.
A rebound by Vasseur. And stolen by Brisebois. Here's Bourgeois. Good work defensively by Vasseur. MP outside.
Puts up a three. It's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has missed only 2 shots from the floor.
You know, we saw MP get tested multiple times this season by his opponents and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test thrown his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land, but MP has done that and then some.
Here's MP. Again, it's Paris.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
Bourgeois, that's good.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Now Paris FC basket with it. Stolen by Dupont.
Up top, Parker.
Out of bounds, it'll be Paris ball.
He didn't get his hands up in time. They just weren't on the same page.
And Marseille making a change here.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock.
MP outside. No good with the triple. Pass to Dupont. Brisebois outside. Parker a screen. Brisebois, and it's good.
And so we wrap up the first half.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They lead by 13. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Yeah, if you're just joining us here on 2K Sports, it's Paris FC basket hosting Marseille basketball as we get going here in the second half for this FBSL matchup. Well, you look at the French culture, they absolutely love their sports here.
Soccer, or rather, let me be correct here, football is still king and probably always will be. But basketball isn't too far behind now. The popularity of the sport has exploded here in the last few years. And with Wemby doing his thing in the NBA, I think it's going to continue to grow.
He scored most of their points himself. His offense is a big part of their recipe for success.
Dupont, covered by MP.
Well, to try and cut off his attack, I think the defense felt like they had to get in Dupont's way.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
We should be seeing a lot of Dupont in the years to come. Some NBA teams have rated him very high on their draft boards. Likely to be a mid-first round pick, I would say. Well, he's scored over half their points so far. That's just a major contribution.
Pass to Dupont. Brisebois.
Clock at 6. Off the mark there with the 3. And here's MP from the arc. And that one's in 2. He has missed only 3 of his 13 shot attempts.
Well, hey, MP can make that shot, especially when you allow him time and space to get comfortable.
Well, it doesn't take a private eye to figure out why they call Dupont Le Egg. Yeah, he simply soars through the air, and along with Barcelona's Alvarez, has a claim to the best dunker in Europe.
Reminds me a bit of a player named Han Chi, who played a few years over here. You might remember him as the Flying Dragon. They both have the ability to explode off the floor when they take it to the rack.
And it's Paris with the ball. 18 points separating the teams, and that's the biggest lead of the game.
That's showing good court awareness. MP just takes what the defense gives him.
Breezeball outside. And stolen by Zadirko. Here's Elich. Oh, and the dunk by Ahern.
And suddenly, they're overflowing with confidence at the offensive end, getting everything to drop.
They're getting everything to drop, and at an ideal time. They're poised for a terrific crunch time run in this game.
Marseille, no good that time either. And here's Paris. MP left side. The shot. And Paris tacks on 2 more.
It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
And they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That one on Parker.
Heading downhill, MP causes all kinds of issues defensively. Tough to stop the ball without fouling.
And Marseille making a change here. Now a timeout called by Marseille. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. What a game we've seen from MP here. He's completely outclassed Dupont on the offensive end so far.
And not for lack of effort, Dupont has tried to get things going, but right now, MP is the one who is soaring over the competition.
To the paint. Right side Dumont. And here's MP from the arc. That one falls. Nice feed from Dumont.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
And again, it's Marseille basketball missing. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Paris.
And add another 3-pointer to the second half total.
They came out of a break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
Back to Breezeball. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Strong work inside by Brisebois. Even though he's just about 6 feet tall, he's confident attacking from inside.
It's stolen by Parker. Breezeball outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
If he even gets an inch of space, he will make an opponent look very beatable.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Paris FC back. Welcome back. It's the final quarter of action here between Paris FC basket and Marseille basketball. MP outside. The 3 drills it from outside.
They built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
No question about it. He's hit everything he's looked at.
And just give him any bit of space and it's automatic tonight.
Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. Goes up on the wing, and he gets the jumper to drop.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. What a hack he's having.
Here's Marseille with the ball. Here's Blackburn. Pass to Valois. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Here's MP.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Takes the three, and he's good on the three ball.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
Here's Riyard. Now Dupont.
Shot clock at 6.
Pass to Blackburn. Over Portier. And again, it's Marseille converting.
He was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Next assist.
MP outside. And Paris tacks on 2 more.
You love MP's tenacity. He outplays the defense. He gets himself a nice look.
Here's Riyard.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
Here's Dupont. Pass to Valois. Blackburn. Ledoux with some nice D. Now here's MP.
He's tightly guarded from outside the arc.
And Paris, another triple.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job finding the open man on the perimeter this quarter, and the three-pointer has been a weapon of mass destruction for them right now.
Boom.
Jacks up a three, drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's just incredible ball handling by MP, pushing the defender off balance to create space for himself.
Here's Valois. He's covered by Leduc. And it's blocked by Leduc. Here's MP. It's good. The assist that time from Vasseur.
What intensity from MP in the paint, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
Pass to Valois. Shoots over Leduc. And a nice shot by Valois.
Next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fade away at home.
Here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Paris.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that tray of his has just been deadly.
Pass to Parker. Here's Blackburn. Covered by Portier. Here's Blackburn.
For 3. It's not going to go for him.
MP outside. Nice move. And it's Riyard with the rebound. And here's Marseille. Pass to Parker. Blackburn. Now Dupont.
They set the screen.
Here's Valois.
That one bounces around and comes back out.
MP outside.
Let's go with a 3, and it counts.
He's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
The final.
MP, congratulations on the big win. How does it feel to clinch a spot in the EBA championships?
Wow, I mean, my whole squad.
Seems like just yesterday I was trying to convince you to come.
Ali, as a two-time EBA MVP, what advice would you give your team before the championship game?
We know what we need to do to beat FC Baskets. I don't have to say nothing.
What do you expect from your opponent?
They got hot at the right time. But we have the best players in the tournament. The most experience. Strongest will win. I expect them to lose.
Man, Ali, you have surprised me, man. I thought you'd be bigger, stronger, scarier.
Tomorrow, you will see how strong I am.
MP,
Yeah.
MP, how are you feeling ahead of this championship game?
We feel excited at the moment, and we're so focused right now. This is a tremendous...
So, do you have any thoughts on your opponents, Istanbul Basketball?
Look, I'm not gonna hold you. They're one of the best club teams in Europe. Have been for some time now.
And a distant view of the skyline of Rome, Italy, our site for tonight's action. Good evening, everyone. What an exciting night. It's the EBA championship between Paris FC and Istanbul Basketball. I'm Blake Suniga, along with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. It's winner take all here, and the kings of Europe will be crowned tonight.
We can't wait. We likely have a contender with the powerhouse Istanbul team on one side, but we have the surprise team, Paris FC, surpassing all expectations this year on the other side.
And now Paris is just one win away from immortality. They've been led all tournament by MP.
And Istanbul has leaned on Guvan during their run to the finals. Both MP and Guvan have been the stars of this tournament, and one of them will have a dream finish when it's all said and done.
What a backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup in the EBA Championship. So much on the line tonight.
Now here's Guvan.
Yeah, count it. Just go into work inside. Guvan finding his finish at close range.
Here's MP, and good, as it snugs right down through the net. And after the horn sounds, one of these teams will be crowned the kings of Europe.
And what a journey it has been for MP with this team. But they have some stiff competition on their hands with Guvan and a very tough Istanbul team.
And so much drama hanging in every possession here of a winner-take-all title game.
And that's part of the magic of the EBA Championship. It's not a 7-game series. You only get one shot at this. Anybody can be the hero today.
Now here's Ahern. 5 to shoot. MP. Again, it's Paris.
You have to be disciplined on defense. Fighting on every pump fake just isn't going to get it done. Trust me, I learned the hard way.
Guvan with it. Covered by MP. Outside Guvan. Three-pointer. Oh! Almost had a 4-point play right there, but instead it'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Well, that's a smart play by Yilmaz. These championship games often come down to free throws.
Not many can argue Guvan is the star of this Istanbul side, arguably the best guard in Europe, and he's the key to this team.
He does everything so well and has been doing it for so long. Guvan isn't a player you can rattle. You know he's going to leave his fingerprints on this game.
Now Paris FC basket with it. Here's the Dirko. And some very quick points for them on that possession.
Watch out. If Zadirko gets that jumper flowing, he's real tough to stop.
Toprak with it. Guarded by Zadirko.
From outside the arc. It's held in by Paris. And now Paris on the break. Up the floor. Here's Dumont.
Using that length, Gunesh swats it away.
Pass to Toprak. Vaughn. Ganesh, high post.
The three. The rebound by Zadirko.
What a journey it's been for MP with this team. And over the season, he's earned the respect of the vets.
And it's not just the vets on his team, but around Europe, the other vets, they're taking notice as well. And that says something about MP. He doesn't get too ahead of himself, allowed himself to be caught, be coachable, and now he's a force.
Here's Ganesh.
That shot, no good.
It's Paris leading.
Down low.
And Elitch with the dunk.
Oh, Bogdan Elitch turning back the clock.
Now here's Gouval, covered by MP. Pass to Ganesh.
Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And that assist got a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
MP inside. He's covered by Gouval. That kick out to Dumont. That falls. Nice feed that time from MP.
Many are wondering what the future holds for MP after this title game. A lot of options for him with the way he's shown out this year.
And whether he stays here in Europe or if he returns home to the States, nobody can be sure. But what is clear is that he's upped his profile as a player and is now a wanted prospect.
Now here's MP.
9 points in the game. To the middle.
Elitch. Again, it's Paris.
Clearly, they had a pretty good grasp for the game plan coming into this one.
I know it's early, Tim, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something changes quickly.
Absolutely.
Here's MP. Drilled it right as the clock hit all zeros.
What a clutch shot. He's got nerves to steal.
Well, you've got to have some nerve to hit a shot like that at the buzzer.
And an overpowering.
Welcome back to the Eternal City, Rome. Second quarter out.
Teams deciding to change it up. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter.
Outside Visur. Leduc. Well, we've seen the development of Turkish basketball over the last few decades, and Istanbul is a big part of that.
Turkey, really one of the stronger teams in international play, along with the talent that's gone on to the NBA. A lot of their success is from the players Istanbul has produced.
Now here's MP. He's got 11. There's a screen. Throws it up high. And Leduc, what a finish.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, Tim. An exquisite pass to set up the alley-oop dunk.
Some eye candy for the fans.
Yeah, there are assists, guys, and then there are assists.
Here's Paris.
2 minutes now played in this second quarter.
That falls. Nice feed that time from MP.
Well, there's hot guys, and there's really hot. They can't miss.
Sometimes an individual will go on a shooting tear like this, but a whole team?
This is special, Brian.
Shoots it up.
Offensive rebound.
Lays it up and banks it in.
A heads up, aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the bucket for an easy two.
Puts up a three.
Rebounded by Kaya. And here's Istanbul.
It's a 16-point game.
Aydenish can't get it to go.
To the paint.
Here's Leduc.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
It must be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense will be there for them.
There's the three.
Harris grabs the miss.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep. It's just not working for him.
MP right side. Pass to
Philadelphia shoots the three. That one is good. He has only missed one of his 6 shots from the floor.
This is what you have to realize about MP. He can get points anytime he wants, but he's also unselfish.
They'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can make.
Shoots. The long distance three is buried.
Well, once MP gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way and let him take over.
Pass to Kaya.
Pulls up from the top of the key.
And again, it's Istanbul.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Pass to Ganesh. Up top to Vaughn. Good work defensively by Zadirko. Oh, a nice shot by Ganesh.
Nice sequence from Ganesh. He is opportunistic.
And here's Paris. MP right side. Kicks it out to Zadirko. That's good, and it's MP with the dime.
What a passing display he's putting on.
He is spoiling us. Just another fantastic assist for the highlight reel.
1 second left. Got it off in time, but it's no good. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Running away with it. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the second half of this EBA championship game gets underway. One of the things you always love about the EBA championship, you get some contrasting styles between the club teams of different countries.
And there are players from all over the world on these rosters, but each club has their own identity, and it's been fun to watch them clash.
Tries again, and he gets it to go.
He got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Now here's MP.
16 points for him. Oh, Guvon throwing it down.
You got to stay in front of Guvon on the open floor. He'll run all over you.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. And the three ball is good.
And when he gets into his head that he's going to get to the bucket, it is very hard for the D to do anything about it.
Here's Guvon. And foul called as he misses and will shoot 2 free throws.
And it's going to be on Zadirko.
Guvon can do so many things to throw you off your game defensively. He just might be the best player in Europe.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half underway. And here's MP from the arc. And Paris, another triple.
And you got to make some type of defensive adjustment because he is killing them from three-point range.
Yeah, and even when they have closed out on him, he's still knocking them down.
They've got to change something.
Now here's Dumal.
They lead by 23, and that's the most we've seen. And here's MP from the arc. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 for 11 from the floor and looking for more. Beyond the arc.
Here's Kaya. Oh, Kaya with the stuff.
Well, credit Kaya with some major energy. When big men like him work hard on the glass, they sometimes get rewarded for it.
MP, he's covered by Guvon. Pass to Illich.
6 to shoot. Here's MP for 3.
Yes, and a nice assist from Illich.
Wow, what a play there. Got his man tumbling to the floor and the balance to knock it down.
Now those are some handles. That's just an unbelievable move.
And then backing it up by making the shot too.
Oh, Guvon throwing it down.
We know Gouvan is an elite leader on the floor, but it's sometimes kind of hard to quantify how large the difference is for this team when he's out there.
People have compared Gouvan to Chris Paul in terms of the ways that he can elevate a ball club. He's got that sort of impact on a team where role players just play better.
Here's Gouvan. Make it 5 for 10 for him with that bucket.
He's done a ton to help this team, but he needs to do even more if they're going to have a chance to come back.
MP outside. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, when we watch him here in Europe, MP always seems to find some daylight to get his shot off.
And in this EBA championship game, MP has been the one to lead the way for this team.
Gouvan might have the experience, but right now MP is the best player on the floor. The way he's taken over offensively, it's been incredible.
Now here's MP. He's got 32 points. Gets it to go from downtown.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Here's MP. He has 35. And the shot goes down.
Season opening and does not hesitate. That shows you MP's confidence and how prepared he is.
And stolen by MP.
Finished off the break.
A great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, exploding to the bucket just as soon as that ball was going the other way.
And you see some of these guys go out to the three-point line, try to shoot threes. Not him. Just dunk it.
Move on for 3. And they grab their own miss. Kaya with the bucket.
Kaya playing big in close. Playing huge in this EBA final.
MP on the wing.
And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Opening a huge gap. And after a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
Welcome back. Only 1 quarter left to crown an EBA champion, live from Rome, Italy.
Here's Korkmaz.
Pass to Idemish.
Sweet move. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
One of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of their offense.
MP right side.
And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go through the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Now here's MP.
For 3. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
As MP continues to develop, he just becomes more consistent from deep.
Istanbul with the ball.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Korkmaz.
A 3 from Kaya. And it's Portier with the rebound. Pass to MP. Oh, and a slam by MP.
Big show of athleticism by MP. Going up strong for the dunk.
Here's Korkmaz.
Covered by Portier. Actually, no good.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Pass to MP.
Four on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. And that one off the back rim and in.
Wow. What a play. You just got to admire the tenacity he has.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum. But they sagged off him, and no hesitation on his part to rise up and bury the 3.
Outside to Stewart. Blanchet. Leduc for three. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's an 86% accuracy mark. And here's Istanbul. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter now. To the right side. Aksoy. And Istanbul, another three.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball at one end with their own.
A 3-point battle starting to take shape here.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play opportunity. One free throw coming up. And Istanbul making a change here. And that one misses.
What this team loves about MP, he's got those humble roots, has worked for everything he's gotten in his career, giving his all here in Europe.
Just didn't make the catch. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Now here's MP. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone in the 4th.
Love how confident MP is rising up from there, knowing the damage he can do with the J.
Here's Gouvon. And another one for Istanbul. And when you try to compare Gouvon to the other great lead guards in Europe, it's hard to find a direct one-for-one. He's a unique talent.
No doubt. I mean, there's not a lot of other guards that give you as much as Gouvon gives the team. The scoring, the playmaking, the leadership, even defense, he's very good on that end as well. He does it all in a way that we haven't really seen so far.
So in here for Gouvon. And again, it's Istanbul.
Not much time needed for Gouvon. He is a big-time scorer.
Pass to MP. Takes the three. Rebounded by Kaya. And Istanbul basketball with possession here. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, slammed in by Gouvon.
This should come earlier. They might have been able to get back into it.
100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Yeah, where was this earlier?
Now here's MP. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
They've hardly needed anyone else to get out to this lead. He's provided almost all their offense.
Here's Gouvon. Not wasting any time in taking the shot and hitting it.
Anytime he touches the ball, Gouvon is looking to score. Really dangerous, especially when he can pull it up.
Now here's MP. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Pass to Duval. Time runs out, and it's Paris FC basket. Will be cramped.
Let's go! Hey, Bobby, we're the EBA champions now, baby. Yes.
This is good.
I think he likes you now. Hey, maybe. Look it, when me and Bobby started off, we had our problems, but that guy is one of a kind.
But actually, he has a twin. But technically, there are two of him.
What?
Yeah.
I gotta meet that guy. Unbelievable work, MP.
I haven't seen this much talent at this young age since
without a minute. Hey, I actually like that one. Hey, when you get to the NBA, put a good word for me, okay?
I got you, Coach. But hey, these guys are gonna miss you.
I know, and I shouldn't be saying that, but I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Let's go! We the champs, baby! Let's go! Let's go!
Yes, Miss Mueller.
MP, congratulations on your stunning achievement. As a 19-year-old playing his first season in the French Basketball Super League, how do you feel looking back at your accomplishments?
Well, playing here has set me up to succeed at the next level. I've proven myself against the best pros in Europe, developed my game, increased my skill level, and learned how to take the...
MP.
Oui. It's a tough decision for anyone, really. Welcome.
Look at this.
There they are.
Alright, listen up. Every team does its workouts differently, but we'll be putting you through full scrimmage. Anyone can look good in drills. We need to know if you can do it in the game.
Oh, I could do it in a game, Coach. Trust.
Good. You'll run with the second team against the starters.
All right. Yeah, are you looking for anything in particular? I mean, obviously, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to win, but this is what...
One more.
Way to go, MP. Y'all ready to lose?
Stay out here. Who's ready to last shot? Switch.
That's the way I flush it down. this. Don't worry. They got no answer for you. Shooting that, bro.
Get the ball.
That's your shot, quick. Oh, that's the win. It's the win.
Well, we good. Let's get y'all.
Let's go!
Excellent work, man. Really well done.
Man, I really appreciate that, Coach. So what's next?
All right, look, you're done for the day. I can't guarantee you anything, obviously, but I can tell you that you have fans in this organization, and you've made a very persuasive case for yourself. Listen, we'll be in touch with your agent and take it from there.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I've heard from multiple front offices that MP, a projected second-round pick, plans to return to Europe if he's not drafted by a team on his preferred list. His agent, Austin Kelly, has been very aggressive on his client's behalf, hoping to land him in a desirable situation.
I'm tired of all this sitting around.
Hey, we still got the hoop set up in the driveway if you want to blow off some steam.
What are you talking about, Pops? I'm not trying to get all sweaty before they call my name.
Okay.
I got this new outfit on, and Xander's immortalizing this. Aren't you, Xander?
Sure.
Look at that.
Xander, how does my makeup look?
Xander, tell my mom she looks beautiful. Ma, you look beautiful.
Thank you, honey.
Austin,
Yeah.
where we at?
You know who is 2 picks from now. Barring something totally unexpected, you're still on track to be the pick.
Let's go! Oh, okay, listen, I love you all, but I'm serious. Keep it to yourself. I want to hear it on TV. I don't care if a GM calls you. I don't care if Grammy calls you.
Hey.
Honey.
Just keep it to yourself, all right?
Marching orders haven't changed. Got it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's finally happening.
I know.
it's surreal.
Hey, MP?
No, I
need to talk.
I told you I didn't want to hear it. I want to hear it on TV.
MP, it's not that. Miami's on the phone. They're seriously considering drafting you.
Yeah, tell them we're not interested.
Look, I did, and if you are set on that, they'll respect it, but they're offering to make you a starter on day 1. You don't have that offer where you're headed.
Yeah, no, Austin, this isn't the plan.
Okay, then say no. It's just my job to make sure you have all the information.
I mean, what am I supposed to do? Like, change my mind right now? After all we've prepped?
Listen, you can do whatever you want, but they're up next, so you got about 30 seconds to let me know if you accept their offer or not.
Tell them let's do it.
You want to switch? Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Mm-hmm. I want to go where the front office knows my name. And if they're going to make me a starter on day one, then that's where I want to be.
I'll let them know.
MP, you 100% about this?
Yeah, Pop. Sometimes you got to follow your gut. Isn't that what you always tell me? So this feels right.
Well, if it feels right, then it's right.
Thanks, Mom.
Yo. The pick is in.
With the next pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Miami Heat select MP.
That's what we wanted.
You did it.
That's what we wanted.
You did it, honey.
Hey, listen, that's a bold decision, all right? I like that.
Yeah.
That's a great organization. You're going to love it there.
Appreciate it, Austin.
Yeah.
Real quick, MP. It's been a wild couple of minutes, bro. And when you starting your career right before the pick came in.
Yeah.
What's going through your head right now?
It's all that I ever wanted, bro. Like, I'm just so excited because you dream about getting drafted 1,000,000 times, but it's never how you expect it's gonna be.
Yeah, that's life.
Right, Pop, right. And so, look, I just appreciate this organization for taking this chance on me. And, you know, coming into this league as a starter is a great opportunity. So I want to make sure that I celebrate this organization for putting their faith in me.
Got it. Y'all can relax. Y'all good. I got it.
Okay. Yeah. We get that?
Yeah.
All right, bet. Hey, where's Austin? Austin, what now?
Now you get ready for the rest of your life.
Get out of here, you crazy boy. Ma!
Congrats, bro. Congrats.
So proud of you. Thank
Wait. What, no, why are you saying like that?
I ain't want to assume.
That's weird. Why are you saying it like that?
I didn't want to assume, but, you know, I figured after you got drafted.
No. Zen, bro, we're linked now. All right? Look, I got big plans for this season. And I need someone with me I can trust. All right? So obviously you can say no to this deal. But I'm really hoping you don't. Okay?
No, I'm in. I got you.
Look, so I got a couple of ideas already, but they're not really fleshed out.
Hey, listen, no rush of mine, bro. You good.
Bet. I'm gonna link with Austin, have him set up a meeting for us in a few weeks, and then we'll talk about what comes next.
I am at your service.
Okay, you're here hustling again.
When did our baby boy become a businessman?
Babe, he's been trying to boss me around since he was 18 months old. This ain't nothing new.
Well, Uncle Rick just called and he said everybody's waiting for us at the diner, so we should probably head over soon so we can get to the party.
Okay. Yeah. Man, I still can't believe this is all real.
Just wait. You're only getting started.
Thank you.